Then we know perpendicular lines. These lines are going to be opposite reciprocals. Now opposite, it's talking about the sign, which is either positive or negative, okay? So if you start with something positive, its opposite will be negative. If you start with something that's negative, its opposite will be positive. And then the reciprocal just means it's going to flip the fraction. So if we have a slope, so again, I'm just going to put some line on the graph here. Doesn't matter what it is, but I'm going to give myself some original slope. Let's make it, I don't know, 2/5. Okay, so this one's positive. So I'm going to put the line on the graph, right? So that's up 2 to the right 5, somewhere. Up 2 right 5. So I'm just, doesn't really matter where I start. Let's say right here. So I go up 2 to the right 5, about right there. Up 2 to the right 5, up 2 to the right 5, up 2 to the right 5. So this gives me this line, which I can then put on the graph, something like this. But I need something that's perpendicular to it, right? So perpendicular tells us that it's going to create a 90-degree angle with the line that I put on the graph. Now the 90 degrees, we don't need protractors or anything like that. The slope will do this for us, okay? Because we know that the slope for a perpendicular line, well, the slope is going to be the opposite reciprocal. So I see I got a fraction. I'm expecting a fraction again. This one's a positive 2/5, so my opposite reciprocal will have to be negative. But then we just flip the fraction, right? That's the reciprocal part. So it's two parts. You got to have opposite and reciprocal. So that's -5/2. For me, that is a down 5. So I would make the 5 negative. And then the 2 I would keep positive is to the right 2. Now again, it doesn't really matter where you put this. There we go, down 5 to the right 2. So I'm going to start, again, just arbitrarily somewhere. I'll start right here. So I'm going to go down 5 to the right 2, 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 okay? And now I can put this line on the graph. Again, I just put that somewhere randomly. And now we can see, well, even if we can't see, there is a 90-degree angle right there. Again, it's created from the slopes. I don't really need a protractor right here, but this is just the slope part of it, right? Notice that for two lines to be perpendicular, we don't actually care about the y-intercepts. So don't worry about the y-intercepts. Not for perpendicularity anyways. Now, of course, we're still going to find them from the original equations, but we just don't really need it.